Find spray cans. That's an old thing, I think. Back to the stream because I think I can get a bit more done with this one than the other one with a silent partner.
Why do you freeze on my freaking tablet?
That is that one there.
Need to go and get the other one. Those colors. Not that one. Because I'm still alive. Here we are. Why am I showering? It starts me off showering at my business.
At least, you're not, like, naked.
Got the whole big business thing going on, so I gotta actually get that going. And attempt some of those things. You wanna drop the stream for her? Special cargo. That's right, I haven't done anything for my second one in a while. So I gotta take part in this a little bit so I can get the bonus.
Anything you need, boss.
Where was it? Do I need to shift over to go and pull her in to a call? Or do you think that it's a bit too much for her? Alright, ask her real quick, see if she wants to be in on it.
She's not really online on Discord.
That's right, for some reason, these garages take a long time to load. I don't know why. I'm gonna go and grab me a water while this is loading. God damn it, I should have said it.
We've already run into trouble on this one.
So, if you're all watching the stream right now, Kenz, this car right here, it has its own livery on it. But at the same time, it's hard to go and see because of the chrome paint job. But at the same time, it can kind of blend in because the colors and things around it make it look different. So it's kind of crazy. This is the car that as I was going through my different stuff. This is the car that I had and got set up for Terra. Nice muscle car, chrome paint job, purple at the top part, and then the livery to go and just change the colors and stuff. Super customized, all for her, all to her taste, because she was here and did everything. And this car also, because it's a muscle car, can do a nice wheelie. You said you have fun playing GTA sometimes? Well, that's the thing. I don't play in public lobbies anymore. I stopped doing that a long time ago. Ever since they made it available for you to play and do just about everything that there is to do in the game in a friends only lobby. Well, now private sessions you can do all the stuff that you can only do in public sessions. So I've been able to go and do a lot of stuff and make money in the game doing different things because of the fact that I'm able to go and actually get into a lobby and not worry about some people looking to go and blow me up or take my cargo and whatnot. Things that take a long time to go and gain, and they steal it only to get, like, if they blow it up, all they get is, I think, $2,000 and 500 RP, which isn't worth it in the long run. Found that it was a whole lot better to go and be nice to people and actually help people out with their missions and stuff, because then they want you to go and join them for the missions that they're doing, and you end up making money with them instead of making enemies. I had my fair share of people that I've had to go and bully off of a server with other people. Guys think they can do what they want and bother people because they got an oppressor or oppressor Mark II or a Deluxo and think they can get away from everybody else, and then they find out that they messed with one too many people on the same server, and some of the people they messed with, they have access to orbital cannons and anti-aircraft weapons and all kinds of stuff, and will set traps for you. Shotgun. Oh, grenade launcher. Can I get that to work for me properly? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I saw it. I died. Yay. I should have just got off and then shot them with a gun from where I came from there. Wow, they just saw me in water and lit me up. I think it might have been, but it was telling me to get on a dinghy as it was, so there's nothing I could have did. Let's see if we can get this thing to sit still, and then I can actually climb on it. I said sit still, and it doesn't sit still. Climb. Can I climb? Okay. Join. Where is it? There we are. There. Things have been exploded. Now let me push this thing forward. I hate that when you get off, it makes you hop off instead of just getting off. I'm trying to get to a spot where he's not going to be shooting me. Hopefully the moving, like the navigation on the new game when it comes out will be better. I missed. Awesome. There. Done. Destroyed. I can only take one at a time, right? If that's what it is, I gotta go. Yep. I'm gonna go and get the oppressor. Make it much easier. Get me on here. And service vehicles, terabyte. Compressor Mark II. I turn this way, and then it shows up right there. Boom, perfect. Because we have but so much time to go and do the stuff. Look away for a second and I end up going through there. Luckily for me, you don't fall off this thing so easily. Ow. Just bit my lip. That's one. This is back when they were super heavy on if you were doing stuff within the CEO stuff and whatnot, that you always had to have yourself a couple of bodyguards so everybody can go and get the stuff quick and easy. Because that would have been much easier to go and do if I actually had somebody else with me to go and shoot while I was driving the boat. But that's just the outdated concept of GTA. I'm not knocking them for trying to go and make co-op a mainstay on it. I mean, that's the reason why you want to play online. But when you got people that are constantly just being trolls and assholes, you kind of don't want to be like that. So they made things more play solo, or at least with one other person if they had to have somebody. Now it's gotta go and grab. What's that? Why? Well, as long as this bike is on, it floats on top of the water. That's why I got this, so I can go over to the water and get it. Was it this oppressor or the original oppressor? Because this is the Mark II. Go get cargo. Got one more to get before I get that 5-minute timer showing up. I used to be able to go and actually make friends on this game because I would be on here and I'm always doing CEO missions or motorcycle club contracts or running stuff for the nightclub, whatever. Like, I'll always be open to go and bring people in with me so that I can try to make some money, but also have them make money. Because if you're my bodyguard, any mission I do, I get decent amount of money off it. But you also get paid along the way of for being my bodyguard, and also you get paid some money from the work that we do. So I was able to go and get people to go and join me for that stuff, as well as I would set up heists and whatnot. But the one thing I hated most about this game is that if you're hosting a heist, you got people that don't want to be there to go and do any of the setups. And then when you do get some people that actually are there for the setups and you do all the stuff, then you get some of those that show up and they're there only for the finale of the heist. And they start bitching at you about wanting to go and be part of the finale of the heist and getting a equal cut of 25% when they only showed up at the very end. Meanwhile, you have one or maybe two other people that have been part of the whole thing the entire time, and they don't say anything because they know that I'm gonna take care of them. But like the people that just come in, demanding that I give them an equal cut to everybody else, I'm like, no, because you weren't here for the setups. First off, in order for me to go and make any profit off of this, I need to get more than 25%, with the cut being between 4 people. And then the other people, I'm making sure they're getting at least 20% each, so they can get a decent cut out of this for being here for the whole time. Now, if you don't want to stay and not do the mission, fine, you can leave. I'll find somebody else to go and take your place. And that's when they want to start complaining, like, I go, why are you going to say that about me? Because I can. I don't need to go and take care of you because you showed up at the very end. I take care of the people that are with me now. I believe this actually is a full warehouse. I am down by 1. Who cares? Let's sell it. Because I have to go and sell at least $30,000, no, $300,000 of stuff, a special cargo, to go and get the bonus of another 100,000. So I'll do this. There you go. Now the gate's broken. Now I can turn. This thing is a beast to walk around with, though. No, but the barricade does not turn swiftly. Trust me, I was turning. It just wasn't making it in time. I still gotta go back and get a second truck, and most likely end up doing the same route. At least it's just take the truck and drop it off at a site instead of I gotta get in one of these and then I gotta go and drop off to multiple sites per truck. I think that's saved up for like the large warehouse, if I remember right. Did I miss my turn? I think I might miss my turn. No, it's just the game pointing me in the wrong direction because of where the GPS is. I going through here. And the drop off point is right there. Hold on my appearance. Not Clinton. Where is it? Criminal Enterprises. Aftermath. There it is. So I can get my hat back on. Not gonna wear this stupid face mask. And I see a decently fast car to make it back to the other spot. Don't care about the back window being blown out because not my car. I don't care. I will not be using this thing constantly. It's just for now. That's the point of GTA. Awesome. I gotta take the long way around. I was trying to avoid taking the long way around for that. There we go. Much better. Much better. But and there's GTA trying to put cars in my way. This guy here has a new car he can use though. And I gotta wait for the goddamn train to come through. So what we're gonna do after I do this, I'm gonna have over 6 mil. We're gonna go and find the car that I have in my collection that I haven't customized, or one that I have customized but I don't use often. I'm gonna take that and customize it just for you because Tara has a car and I was using that one earlier. So I'm gonna have a car made for you as well. As I was spending the money to go and make the car for Tara, she was getting all kinds of very iffy and sketchy about some parts. So I go, I don't want to go in cars too much. I'm like, don't worry about it. I got it. I done messed up. I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, I've been playing too many different games that I'm forgetting how some parts of the road or maps of different things look. So I'm trying to take shortcuts that I can't take. That will not be happening when I finally decide to go and play the horrible version of Saints Row that came out last. I'll play it just so I can get like get the trophies and knock that stuff out the way. Cause I am a big fan of Saints Row, but like not what Saints Row became when they did that reboot. I've heard nothing but bad things, and for what I've seen nothing but bad things. And that gave me $450,000. The challenge is complete for earning $300,000 from selling cargo. So later on this week, they'll also drop me another $100,000 as well. But for now, I need to go here. You know, in fact, I'm gonna go to my different houses and look at different cars, see which ones you like. Any ones that either... Hold up, what's this? No. Cars that either I haven't... What is the guy talking about? I'm gonna go and find a car at my different apartments and see which ones I have. And if I'm not in love with the customization myself, I will have no problem giving up to you to go and customize as you like. But we have to go and see, first find a car that you do like. I need to get this thing on my phone changed up first. Get that out the way. Get that away. And come over here and then let that run. Now I'm good. Our first apartment isn't that far away. Probably looking for the other dog that you tossed that they never found. I think on IMV I might have to go and find and buy a gaming and or like a little streaming setup to go and put in the house. What's this? What's this? What's this vehicle? What is this? It says vehicle, but it didn't give me anything else. Killed them both. What's special about this vehicle? Because they're showing up for some reason. Ooh, they stole stuff. These guys stole stuff, so I'm stealing stuff they stole, so I can sell it myself later on. Lovely. Once I lose the cops, I'll be all good to go to put this into my warehouse. And the best place to lose a cop, parking garage. Because they may know I'm here, but they gotta get sight of me again, and with all these levels and how they have to drive to get through it, it'll buy me enough time to not be seen anymore. Boom, gone. Cops lost. Also, another good thing about these parking garages is that they also, usually, at the top of them, have a way for you to escape. And there it is. Uh-oh. So this is stuck in here now. Because this isn't supposed to be in here. Alright, I got it out. And I got the cops on me again. God damn it. Where is... Come on. Tell me the cops are gone. Tell me the cops are gone. Just gonna get the cops back on me. Why is it taking so long for the cops to lose me here? There it is. These people, they love to go and throw random pedestrians in your way on Rockstar. I still got the passenger in here from the guy I killed. Amazing. Who? The passenger? I killed him. He's dead. Well, if I didn't kill him at the same time I killed the other guy, easy for him to go and pop out and start shooting me. That's what normally happens. No, because they had to defend themselves. That's what normally happens. Now I'm gonna call my press over here so I can get to where I was trying to go in the first place.
I'm starting to think there are no good.
Go to my first apartment. Not really my first apartment, but it's definitely the one that I first kept as I made money and traded up apartments before I ended up having 7 apartments. Now I got like over 200 cars, multiple businesses, and I casually have $1 million on my person at this moment, with almost $6 million in cash in the bank, and that's after I've gone and spent money on buying all the businesses and all the stuff. So I have 2 apartments here. That's right. I got apartment 7 and apartment 4 because they're both 10-car garages. So in here I have a number of vehicles. This one is customized. This one is customized specifically for the Christmas thing they had going on for a bit. This one, I don't know where I got this one from. But that can be customized. This is the same one as that one over there. They have both the Karen Technical Custom, but this one is... Are they both the same thing? Yeah, they're both the same thing, but that one just had a different wrap. Because I ended up buying another one of these because I forgot I had one before. But still took it, upgraded it. I gotta probably go and upgrade this one a bit more again. I got this minivan here with a custom paint job upon it, as well as a ton, if I can probably do it while I'm in here, a ton of speakers. Let me see, manage vehicles, preferences, doors. I can't do that while we're in here, but yeah. When I go to open the door, actually I can just go into first person. If I look over here, you see it's a bunch of speakers right there on the door. The speakers go all the way across, including on the other side. Okay, and what's happening over here? Yeah, you're going. So this thing has speakers. Are the speakers back here, or is this like something else going on? Need to find a car that you like. Not changing that one. I could change this one. This is the A-Team van. I gotta change it to be red to make it the actual A-Team van now. You still there, Kenz? Kenz, you there? Oh, okay, you're back. That sounds like the child in the background. Is it because he wants to join me on GTA? So I'm not going to change the customization because I believe this is one I got special. This is one of the special vehicles I got for doing certain missions. I'm not going to change that one. Although I can find another buggy to go and customize for you if you want that. I believe this one I actually got from, I forget. I think the wheel. Which one was that? I need to go and spin the wheel. Then I get this big truck here. You being a southern girl, you might like this one. Are you back in the? So you seen anything that you like yet that you would like to go and have as the Ken vehicle? Because I got plenty of vehicles to go and show you from many different places if you haven't seen anything you like yet. Also, I still gotta go and make a midget in WWE for ISIS. No, she lied. Because she said 3/4, then she said 4/4. Does she actually mean quarters as in 25 cents? So about to say, because like, you can't say that you only use 4/4 of something, and not understand that means you used all of it.
So stressed out. You have no idea. This job is killing.
ISIS, you as a little girl cannot be calling other little girls little girl. Okay, so how southern are you? Are you an off-road girl? Or do I need to go and find like a golf cart that I can customize just for you? What was that? Alright, well, let me see if... Excuse me, let me go and look through the different places and see if anybody has a golf cart. Checking special. RC car and 2 go-karts. I have both of I have one of those. It wouldn't be motorcycle. Definitely not a luxury car. Not an off-road car either. It's not a 4-door. Best thing would be a 2-door. Let's see if I can find a 2-door and if a golf cart is available here. Wait, being that you like the whole hipster, like a hippie thing, I got the BF Surfer thing, like the old school like hippie van. If you want to have that one, and they do have like hippie stuff to go onto it. You don't want it? We don't want one? Well, here is the BF Weevil. This is the buggy that you said that you liked. If you can't find anything else, I'll buy one of these and customize it for you. What else we got? What else we got in here? I definitely should have come across a go-kart. Not go-kart, golf cart at this point. Wouldn't be anything here. I don't think. Well, as you can see, I see the Windsor here is free for me because I've been in the game for a long time, so I can get as many of these as I want. It's part of the Criminal Enterprise update they did. You got any of these? You have any of the Indy stock cars? No, that's not stock, it's just Indy car. Motorcycles. This is the one that everybody wants, the Nagasaki Shitaro. Everybody wants one of those because they're the Tron bikes. Yeah, I definitely would have picked that up from you. Warstock cash and carry. What do you have? Do you have anything? Got a bunch of new police cruisers that they put in the game recently. They brought that back into the game. The Cluck and Bell Chop Shop. Well, yeah, wait, because it used to be back in the earlier games, if you stole a police car, you can then actually like do like vigilante justice stuff. They finally brought that back because in one of the updates, one of the guys you work with in uh, the original thing of when you first got involved with the casino, a guy named Vincent Effenberger. He was working security there, and then once you finished the whole uh, casino storyline, the guy got fired and started doing security at a few other places and helped you pull a heist on the casino to get money. And the most recent updates has him as an actual cop, so you can actually buy a car, which is I believe the original one here, this cruiser, the Impala SE Cruiser. That's the original one, like the most common one you can find, and or the LX Cruiser. I forget which one it is, but you can get. I think it's the. So I think the Impala LX is like the one that you see mostly out in, like the, out in Blaine County, and the SZ is the one for the city. But then when things start getting heavy, you start getting people coming around in the Dorados, where they got multiple cops and some people hanging off on the side, or you get the super fast cars with their own gauntlet interceptors. So now you got a bunch of different cop cars you can go and drive around and use to go and do the different vigilante missions now, which also net you a decent amount of money. While you work with Vincent, because he's a full blown cop and he knows that the cops he's working with are corrupt, so he wants to do what he can to try to go and still help out the city and clean up the streets. Oh, unmarked cruiser. I might get one of those as well. Oh, this is the one. The LE cruiser. This is the original one here. The LE cruiser. And then you have the city cruiser and then Blaine County cruiser. Then you get the police riot van. Do I have one of these? I don't know if I have one of these. I got a taxi. I don't think I have a barricade. But because they bought in the taxi service thing, so I bought my own taxi so that I can do the taxi service stuff on myself with a customized and pimped taxi. I have the Invade and Persuade RC tank, but do they have a golf cart somewhere? I'm about to do myself. No, best thing for you to do would be to just type into Google in GTA Online, can you buy a golf cart? I know where I can find one. Here's the golf course. Okay, so let's see. $85,000. That's cheap. So that has to be Southern San Andreas then. Where do you get it? Cause I'm not. Is it elitist?
When I send the email call me, it means now.
That might be in story mode.
Last week, right? I know.
Yeah, that's all.
I can still speak English. Do people pride themselves on this? Fuck that shit. How you doing? Fuck.
Excuse me. Oh, they don't have any over here now. That makes me kind of sad. Might be because of time of day. Yeah, I'm not seeing anybody out here with it either. Definitely is a time of day thing. Oh well. So here's what we're gonna do. First, the Southern San Andreas. What kind of vehicle would you like to have as yours? Two-door, four-door, off-road, luxury, motorcycle, or special?
Two-door, four-door, off-road, luxury, motorcycle, or special. Pick one. Okay. Two-door,
Okay.
four-door,
Oh.
off-road, luxury, motorcycle, or special. I don't do motorcycle.
So why'd you give her the option?
Four-wheeler? What is a four-wheeler?
She's talking about an ATV.
I don't want a four-wheeler. I can just deal with the beach.
So here's what the options that are in off-road, being that she talked about off-road. Get the mil-spec Patriot, which is like the Hummer. You got the classy Dodger, or the Outlaw. There's also the Maxwell Wagner. Those are all like the buggy off-road cars. And then there's like the off-road racing cars, which is the Trophy Truck or Desert Raid. And then we have like civilian off-road vehicles like the Sand King XL, the Saddler, the Rumpo, or the Bison. Rumpo's a van, Saddler, Sand King, and Bison are all pickup trucks. So are you wanting something from there, or do you want to go with something from two-door, four-door?
I kind of like the
Mammoth.
Like how noise is that?
Mammoth? Oh, the Patriot. Okay. Yeah, the Hummer.
They have like a beat buggy. Like a beat buggy.
Like, they can be a motorcycle for her, but we're asking about a vehicle for you. Look, we can do a motorcycle for her, but right now we're looking for a vehicle for you.
We'll do one for you for a motorcycle. Okay? We can pick a motorcycle for you. I don't want a motorcycle.
See, so do you want to see something else then? So right now, the Mammoth Patriot is what you're going with. Two-door, all right. Two-door, and price. Cheapest to most expensive. So again, we can go with the hippie van since you like the hippie. Got a slam van. We got the smart car. The Pinto. That thing that you can probably like sneeze on and it'll like roll over. Got like the English buggy, the Barriso 300, which I have one already, so you can go customize that one. You can get yourself you can get your own BF Weevil, and we can hippie it up for you. You said you had your own Dominator before. Nice. I got me a decent amount of cars off the wheel as well. I think there was one time where I think for about 5 or 6 weeks straight, since they rotate every week, I would go and spin it, and like for those 6 weeks, so like by the time I got to my third spin, I would end up winning the car. Now I was just spinning it just to spin. Got the Click Wagon, Vapid Return, 2-seater. We got the Dinka RT 3000, a Slam truck, which is like a truck that hauls around other cars. We got a Hot Ring car, which is like a NASCAR type vehicle. It is. Yeah, the Vapid. Well, it depends because you definitely get like more like you get the Bravado Gauntlet Hellfire, which I believe is meant to be like a Charger, and then you get the Vapid. They got the Bravado. Then you get the Vapid Dominator, which is meant to be like the regular Mustang setup. Just like any vehicle that you see that says it's a coil, that means that vehicle is like an electric car. So the Class C is or D class. Those are like old school type vehicles. So now here's a regular Dominator you have here. We got a regular Dominator, and then there's a Dominator GT. Sponsorship reward and winner. So you get the regular Dominator, then you get the GTX, which is like the newer one. Or I can get you a Dominator police cruiser. Tell me what you want. You want the Benefactor Pinto?
No, I don't want
Oh, and then here's another Dominator. So they got 4 Dominators in the game because they also got the Dominator GT, which is like the most recent one, because it's the most expensive one they have right now. So we got the Vapid Dominator, the Dominator GTX, and Dominator GT. Then we also got the Dominator FX, which is like the classic version. Yeah, both of the Dominators for you to go and choose from. Are you seeing the GTX? The FX.
I don't like
If you say you don't like the color, if you say you don't like the color or the rims, you're stupid. Because remember, we can customize that stuff.
no, I don't like the body of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
Something about the color and I don't like the body of it.
well, you can change like the skirts, the hood, the spoiler and all that stuff as well. So I take it that you're a fan of the Vapid set then?
Yeah, I like the back.
Oh, we got another Dominator. Vapid Dominator ASP.
Yeah, that's the one that I said looks like a Mustang.
I thought you were talking about the Dominator GTX.
No, I was talking about the one the lime green one.
I think that's the first time the Lime Green showed up. Because it's the Vapid Dominator GTX. Like the Lime Green one was like the first time it showed up.
Yeah, no, that's like the newer Mustang.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the older one were the one that you showed me before. Stop being mean to the dog. I say that to you all the time. The kid's in my way.
So you want the Dominator ASP?
Yeah, I like the ASP.
Okay, so you're no longer going with the Mammoth Patriot. Are you going with the ASP?
Yeah, ASP.
Okay. Okay, what base color you want to start with? Red, pink, yellow, orange, white, black, blue, and green. No, he's got to pick one just to start with, because most likely won't be staying that color anyway.
Yeah. Need to start with black. That's like my main favorite color.
Boom, Dominator is showing up. Bam. Apartment 7. Here it is. Now where do we go? Where do we go to take it? To get it customized? Let's see if we can take it to Benny's. Doesn't turn very well. It also doesn't recover. Definitely gotta get a better a better set of tires on this thing. Can't drift well with them either. Not a fan of it. Look, if we're going to Benny, so we can fix all this up. Benny won't let me modify it. God damn it, Benny. Used to be the man. Gotta go to a regular mod shop then. I would use one of my custom mod shops that's in one of my places, but the load time takes too long to go and get it from my office. I just got carried away in the speed there.
What brings you in today?
What's up, Georgie? Meow, meow, meow. How you doing, kitty? Bye, kitty.
Good to go.
The brakes. Alright, so for your bumpers, your front bumper, what would you like to have on there? You got street bumpers, bolt-on bumper, primary and secondary. As you know, it's for the different colors you can choose. We got the aggressor bumper, arc bumper, extended lip bumper, twin wedge bumper, bolt-on GT bumper, and that's all of them. So we got 7 different types of bumpers. Primary aggressor,
That's a
done.
beauty right there.
Rear bumper. So we got the default bumper, smooth, and I'm doing the secondary color just so you guys can see the difference compared to everything else. Aero bumper, black lip, Street, and then GT, and lastly the Mark II. Primary or secondary?
Look sharp.
Engine. Now you get to choose your engine block. You want to default engine block, you want a V8 engine, or primary V8, or primary ridged V8, which is more so the side. And they got secondary V8 and secondary ridged V8.
I don't know. I'm not gonna take the engine. The more that is.
That's part of the customizing.
So you take what you think to be best for the fucking car then. You're gonna be the one driving it.
So we got chrome painted rail covers, primary rail covers, chrome meshed rail cover, smooth rail covers, bolted rail covers, which don't really mean much to you overall because you don't care about this stuff overall. Probably because they didn't have the money for it. Okay, so what looks all the like? This is the engine fitting. So you got vertical ram pipes. You can see them like the 6 things sticking out there. Swept back, so they point backwards instead of going up. The filter that's like on the front of Tara's car. Twin filter where there's 2 of them instead of 1. Got the intake, turn that into you got plastic upper. Then you got the 450 plastic, primary cover, secondary color, brush to make it white. The 4 cam. You also got the supercharger. So the 4 cam, that's the brushed, so that makes it white. You can also have brushed air intake or primary, secondary, then get the supercharger. Chrome, primary, and secondary.
Let me see if it's brush V8. Like the 27 stuff. That one. I like that one.
Strut brace, which is the metal bar that goes across it. So you got the basic, you got it polished, you got carbon, you got a medium sized one, titanium. So it's got like the angular, wide, so there's like 2 of them. A big fat bar across the top. Sticker barment, so there's a whole bunch of stickers and stuff. Polished twins. Extreme. Lighted brace strut. And that's the last one. I can see you doing like sticker bomb stuff all over the place just because it looks stupid.
I like the sticker box.
Engine tunes, max. Intercooler. Twin fan, that doesn't matter. Exhaust. You can have dual exhaust. dual exhaust. You can have twin boxes, twin bores, chrome bore. Same with the box ones. You got side exhaust, where it comes out on the side, and only on the driver's side. So you got this thing right here. Twin side, where you have it on both sides. So what kind of exhaust would you like? Dual exhaust, where you have two exhausts. You can have the twin bore. So 4 exhaust pipes in the back with the heat differentiating. Okay. Fender. So now you have a stock fender. You can go with secondary fenders for different colors. You got wheel arcs, so you actually have the arc over the wheel coming out a bit more prominent on both of them. Make it secondary, so that's the color. You got carbon, so that's not going to change color no matter what. It also has like the carbon fiber look. Bolted, secondary, and carbon bolted. Yeah. So you got secondary fender, which changes the fender in its entirety, pretty much from the door up to the light. Secondary just changes that completely, so you can have a different color. You can have wheel arcs, so that both the front and back wheels, the arc on it comes out a lot more, so it's a bit more prominent. Secondary just changes the color of the same arc, but now it's just the arc that changes color. Carbon, you can't change the color because it's a carbon fiber setup. And then bolted, so you have like the nuts sticking out, or the nails sticking out, whatever it's called. They're called bolts. So the bolts are sticking out, and you can see them as part of it.
Now that's a custom job.
Okay. Now we got hatches. These don't really don't really show much. Put gold on it just because it's gold. The hood though, so you get the hood. You can go and change the color of, make it secondary. You can go with the carbon hood because it's the carbon setup, or because it's you, stuck a bomb it. So you can do carbon because you got the carbon skirt spill, so you can stick a bomb it. Then there's also the GT hood, which has the whole vent there, and you can also change it to secondary carbon to go with the side fenders, or stick a bomb that as well. We got the scoop hood, which also I believe has carbon and stick a bomb for your taste and touch. You got the plastic run. We got vented, which has carbon and sticker. We got the race hood, which has carbon and sticker. You got performance hood, which also has carbon and sticker, which is the last set. So what would you like? Primary race? Alright.
You got great taste.
The worst part of it all, the horn. So I'm guessing you want either loop or musical? Do you want loop or musical? No, it's not. It's one. It's one or the other. And then you have more choices, which will make it harder. But it's one or the other right now. It's definitely not. No. I'm about to go and leave you. I'm either going to leave you with a default horn, or I'm going to go and give you the fucking clown horn. You'll hear it in a second. Gotta get you that clown horn. Well, if you're not fast with what you're gonna go and pick, that's what you're gonna get. Because this is a stream and there are people watching, and if it's not a stream, people are still watching the video and they don't want to be bored with you taking your time on picking stuff. Yeah, but it's also at the same time, this isn't your money. So it's not really much going on with that. You can go and get what you like, and I'm telling you, just go and pick something, and you're taking your time to go and pick stuff. And if you don't tell me, but there we go. So we got Jazz 1, Jazz 2, and Jazz 3. But I am not going to go through the scale of Do Re Mi. That was one of the ones. Yeah. I can see you liking 3. You had musical horn 1 on one of your cars. Alright, interior. How do you want your dash to look? How do you want your dashboard to look? Can you see it? Alright, so we got street interior. Can't really go and show the whole thing because it won't let me look down to show you. It looks like some kind of bar that changes it. The top changes color a bit. And adds like the metal plating on the passenger side over there. The dials also change. It's in between. Semi-stripped, so the interior loses a bit more stuff. So no more pedals on right there in the center. We got the race where you got all the buttons in the world for no reason. Including all the special stuff in the back here. Because stripped gets rid of the back seat that nobody uses, and then you get the dash stuff in the back where the back seat is completely removed, and then you got carbon, so you can have carbon fiber on the dashboard on front of you, and the back completely stripped out with all the racing buttons that you don't use in the game. Your dials. So we can add some pod-mounted torcho, a cluster, and the actual center console. So you can have it there on the side. You can have it actually part of the dash. You can have it mounted You can have the pod mount as well as a bunch of stuff right there in the glove box. In the dashboard with the glove box. Pod mounted with the stuff with dashboard gauges, or interior with the gauge. Your doors. So you got the stock door where you got cup holders and stuff. You got the aluminum door where there's nothing but to lock and then pull it closed. Carbon paneling. Painted. Aluminum open with door panels. Then you have a primary and carbon race doors. So you have the panel door and race doors, and then you got them in primary, secondary, and carbon. There's carbon excuse me, carbon paneling as well as carbon race, which is one of the tools you probably go for.
I kind of like just the regular stock doors on it, honestly.
You see what she said in what Tara said in Discord?
Yeah. I was out there watching you and trying not to take forever. I didn't want to get distracted.
So you're seeing with the stock doors? Okay, and respond to her in Discord real quick. Now your seats. Got sports seats. You got painted sports seats, which is for the back. You can't really see it. Carbon sports seats, which I don't see probably against the back plating. Ballistic fiber in the back. Then you got tuner seats, where you got the full shoulder strap seat belt. Carbon tuner turns it from green to red. Ballistic goes back to green with the back. And then you got the bucket seats, which are a bit taller. And then you got track seats, which have a bit more padding on them. And then it's got carbon fiber seats. So what are you looking for? So a sports seat with carbon on the back part of it, alright? Your steering wheel. 17 to look through. If I find the carbon one, I'm just going to go with that one, because most likely you're probably going to pick that as well. Okay, so to go with this carbon stuff, I think the Apex Professional goes best with all the carbon stuff you got going on. So I'm going to go with that one. Formula is nice, but I think Apex looks better. Your roll cage. I'm just going to give you a full padded roll cage. Your headlights. Your neon layout. I'm guessing all side colors. Front, back, and sides. Yep. And the color of choice. White, blue, electric blue, mint green, lime green. Well, no, we still have to choose the color of the car as well.
I know, but I was like, if I pick this, then I know what color to get. I like to make things.
All right. Now you can choose a livery, a decal, or wrap. A thick white stripe, a thick black stripe that you can barely see because it's black. Double stripes, both black and white. Classic stripe, black and white. Not Tonight Pizza Boys, what this is called. Got the blue flame. Got a purple flame. Simple race. Fockaroo race livery. And that's all of them.
Not gonna lie, I really like the black in my car. I love how it looks.
Louvers. I'm guessing the black louvers to go with that. If not the primary, go the primary louvers. Mirrors. Stock mirrors. Primary mirrors, which are will change the color of them because of the flame, or secondary, which doesn't matter. So either stock mirrors so they stay black, or primary, secondary to have them change color with the flame. Mud guards, primary, secondary, red mud guards, black mud guards. What do you want? Your plate. I'm gonna make it an E-Cola one. Time to get to the color. What else we got? We still got the roof and other things. Windows is gonna be limo. Your wheels will get to that. Turbo in there. Your trunk. Secondary, a stock or secondary? Transmission, max that out. Suspension. How low do you want it to go? Like down 1 inch, 2 inch, 3 inch, 4 inch. Alright. Sun strip. Black sun strip, primary, secondary. Just go with the black, I'm guessing. Spoiler. Now you got a ducktail spoiler. One of them, the ducktail can be carbon. Then get the bolted on spoiler, which you can see the bolts in the back, which also can go carbon. Get the drag spoiler, which goes carbon. An arrow ring, which goes carbon as well. Low level GT, mid level, and high level GT. So what kind of spoiler you want on this thing? Besides carbon. So right there is the arrow ring and a carbon arrow. skirts. You got stock, you got primary, secondary, extendeds, tuners, racing, street, performance, extensions, ridged, and finally GT.
That's a beauty right there.
The roof. So you got stock, which is primary, you got a secondary roof, you got the carbon roof or sticker bomb roof. Let me guess, the carbon roof. All right, now we get to finally pick your primary color. What do you want? What color? What do you want your primary color to be? I'm guessing it's gonna be something to go with the flame, so it's probably gonna be a dark color. So you want to go metallic, matte, or classic? Okay, so matte colors are dull compared to metallic. A bit more in between. Metallic is meant to go and shine a lot more in the light. Plus, there's like a bit more variety in color scheme. So matte, we got black, we got gray, light gray, ice white, blue, dark blue, midnight purple, Schaefer purple, red, dark red, orange, yellow, lime green, green, and that's all I have unlocked because I have to do air races and people cheat in the air races. I haven't won. So we got green all the way up to black. Okay, matte black. Your secondary color. Secondary color doesn't matter, you can't see it. Trim color matters though. So secondary color does affect how, like, the color of the seats and stuff. So what do you want on the inside? I'm guessing you might pick something like gasoline green to go with the flame color that's coming in. If not, one of the blues that go with it, like. Alright. Accent color. That's more so for the dials. What color would you like the dials to be? Alright. Crew emblem is my thing, don't need that on there. That should be everything. Nope, Wheels. Now, what type of wheels do you want? High-end, lowrider, muscle, off-road, sport, SUV, tuner, street, and track.
I usually go with off-road anytime I use it. I don't really... What do you use the car for?
I use it for whatever I want. Like I only have certain cars that I pick for certain things, and if I'm going to be using it for like primarily off-roading stuff, then I put off-road tires on them. But off-road tires out in, like when you're out in like in the city doesn't really help because they grip hard and they don't turn well. Like this is like one of the few things that actually affects the car's performance.
I'm gonna leave it up to you because you know what would be best. So,
So I'm going with the muscle cars because this is a muscle car and that's usually the best way to go for it. But the style you can choose yourself. Like we got Muscle Freak, we got Cracker, we got Azil, Mecha, Blacktop, Drag SPL, Revolver, Classic Rod, Fairly, Spooner, 5-Star, Old School, El Jefe, Dodman, 6-Gun, Mercenary. So what you want to go with? Alright, Mercenary setup, color. I'm gonna make the color of the rims to be fluorescent blue. Custom tires, enhancement. The smoke is going to be green to go with the neon light. And that's it, we're done. We've only had this car inside here for like 3 in-game days. But here we are with the car, fully customized. I'll sit in right here on a light post. Matte color so it shows but it doesn't shine like crazy. Got the color design. I do this here, you can see there's a green smoke. And because it's a muscle car, with it popped up, it does do a wheelie as well. Now you need to go and speak with Tara and see if you can find out what's going on with the planet because she left the room. Because Tara, cause she was asking, because she's hoping to go and speak with you about the planning. I still have 4.3 million on me, so I'm good to go with that stuff. I will need to go and check on my nightclub first. I always have to do that to make sure the nightclub does well and doesn't lose its popularity too much because I was down there earlier. And of course, I see the guy coming. Even as I adjust how I'm driving, they slow him down or speed him up to go make sure he hits me. What's happening here? What's happening in here? 2,000 for good behavior. Redecorating the restroom? That's easy. I gotta go this way instead then. If you had a PS4 that had access to the stuff, you definitely would be having fun doing more stuff, hanging out with me here. Time to get this guy out of my club. My popularity goes back up.
Did I just sweat on you? Sorry.
This is as long as you stay away from Laszlo. He's annoying to deal with. Do you know about the history of Laszlo? There's no possible. Either you know the history or you don't. Do you know who he is? So then you don't know the history. Yeah, you should have just said no. So Laszlo is a reoccurring character that's been in GTA. If I remember right, I think since GTA 2. For the longest time, he was just a voice. He was just a radio DJ, and I forget what station he was on into. If he was into, I know for sure he started to rise in prominence as a reoccurring character in GTA when they had Liberty Talk Radio on GTA 3. No. But you don't have to go and choke that little girl. Make her stop. Just want to see if I can find Chopper in here somewhere. Guess because Franklin isn't here, he's not here. Let's see how long it's been going on. About 2 hours. I think it's about time to go and say goodnight to this one. Because I had about an hour with the other game and then 2 hours on this one. So I would say that would be the end of the stream, at least for tonight on this one. I most likely will probably end up doing another stream later on in WWE just to go and get that going on, just have another stream happening. But that will be happening later on tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, until that time comes, I will see you then.